Hello, my name is Rosie. Welcome to Rose Tinted Diamonds. Today we're going to talk about goals. We're not going to get into like the full schematic of like what's in your stash, how many have you done, from what company kind of thing. But we are going to talk about past goals and now goals. So, past goals was I wanted to finish, I think, 20 paintings for the year. I had previously set aside like 15, I believe 15, paintings that I had wanted to do, mostly from like 2023, because that's when I started painting, and I don't have anything prior to 2023. So let's talk about how I did. I think there's 3 paintings left from 2023. I know Cauldron of Myrrh I did. I'm pretty sure Flower... Actually, there's an easy way to... Because I've been writing this down. So there's... Let me move my drinks that are on top of my... my book. So let's go back to the beginning of the year of 2025. Again, we're not going to go over any like real statistics or anything like that. Flower buns I had bought in 2024, so that's not, that one didn't count. Cauldron of Myrrh was from 2023 for sure. I know that one because I was like, ooh, the gapping is a little bit bad. What else did I have from 2023? I believe Satura was from 2023. Some of these were legitimately from like the Christmas before. Bought that one in 2024. I'm so glad I started like writing those down. Oh, Under the Stairs was 2023. So there's 2 that I got done. Let's see. 2024. Yep, Satura was a 2023, so that's 3 that were done from 2023. So it looks like I did 3 and then I didn't do 3. I did do some from this year, not like a ton. Most of them were from 2024 because I did a lot of purchasing in 2024. So that's when the issue truly began. That one definitely wasn't from 2023. But yeah, so those are the ones that I have finished from 2023. I did do Rainbow Rose, but that one, I don't even know when that one was from. Along with the fact that that was like, I didn't purchase that, so there's no way to like tell, right? So of these paintings, of these 15 paintings, which I crossed off Little Baker for some reason. I must have like changed my mind but didn't write anything in that spot. I did do Cauldron of Myrrh. I had planned to do Flower Buns, did that. Inhale Something Sweet, I did that. That was a tough one. Artemis I did not do. Lighthouse in the Night I did not do. Under the Stairs I did do. Satura I did do. Flower Delivery, that one's still gonna be a struggle, and yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. I'm Here for the Food was started, but it was never like finished. Autumn Waterfall I had planned for Drills and Chills, and then Lantern Festival took over my life. That was such a big canvas, holy. Artist Room I did. Little Baker obviously I didn't. Chroma I did. Written in the Stars I did. So I did a fair amount. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I didn't get to out of 15. I'm going to count that as a win. I wanted to have an Enablers Out kit post, which I did. I did Girl by Hiroko. Words. Munimade kit. I did the cow kit. Yep, that was a thing. I wanted to do an Oraloa kit. I did not get to the Oraloa kit. That will be this this year. Geese kit, no, but I've done 2, or I'm done with 1 and on to the 2nd of the Jada Gem Shop for the year. So I'm gonna give myself the grace on that one because yeah, that was, those are very confetti heavy kits. So with that being said, so far, yeah, I'm at 19 kits for the year. I'm hoping to get another kit done to make my 20 kits. I'm not gonna kit anything up because I feel that's like disingenuous when I've already kitted up, like I've got like I think 3 that are already started. So 2 plus my stitch along that are already fully started. So I don't want to like, no, yeah, 2 plus stitch along. No, 3. Oh my goodness, brain. So I've got, I've got the like Mrs. Butter D game room, whatever. I've got the Quests by Jada Gem Shop and Something Deviant, and then I've got the Mages, Master and Pupil by DOM and Delights and Janumi. So 3 plus stitch along. So it doesn't make sense to kit anything else up. So plans for next year, right? Okay, the past is done for now. We'll talk about like actual statistics and everything once I get all of that compiled. That'll be like a New Year's type of thing along with my year in review. So I'm not going to show the canvases for the ones that I've already showed on like my most intimidating kits. So if you want to see the kits for those, I will ask you to look back on that video. I'll try and link it in the description below. If I don't, I'm so sorry. Life is lifing and we're just making things work. The first one that I have on the list is flower delivery. And the only reason that this is even like an issue is because I've done this kit before. My mom has it, and I just like doing a big kit like this. This is 70 centimeters by 102 centimeters or 27.6 inches by 40.2 inches with 81 colors. So big canvas, decent amount of colors. Like it's not the worst with confetti, but it's definitely one of those like, do I really want to redo a kit? So this one I'm still kind of like not sure if I'm ready to make the plunge and do this again. And then when I do, I'm absolutely buying all of the sparklers and like jelly drills and everything and just gonna bling the absolute bejeebies out of it. So I have to wait for a time where we have the money to like do that. So just bear with me on that one. Lighthouse in the Night, absolutely. This is one of the contenders for this year. It again is a 2023 kit. I want this out of my stash. I am going to add a bunch of things to it and change it, and it's going to be a lot. It is going to be a lot, but we're going to make it. It's going to be fine. 72 colors. And it's 103 centimeters by 70 centimeters. Big, big kit. So it's going to be fine. Artemis by Roy Trin. This one, I'm actually really happy that Katie from Diamonds and Washi and Kate from Diamonds and Dr. Pepper, I believe. So sorry. Natalie's and her like channels are very similar, and my brain likes to mix the two. So go brain. But yeah, Diamonds and Dr. Pepper. I know Dr. Pepper is her and I know Diet Coke is Natalie. It's just getting the rest of it correct. So they're doing a like a mythology event. I was thinking of trying to create a mythology event, but I'm glad they did it. It's cool because that gives me a reason to do this one in February. So I was already thinking about doing this, but now I can do it in February and feel good about it. I want to bling this up, but I have no clue how to even go about doing that with this one. So wish me luck, because this is before they even did like a ton of, like there's one fairy dust in here and there's a few ABs, and ABs give me unhappy feelings. So we're gonna try and figure something out for that one. Agisai. Another one of the intimidating kids. It's very large. It's very low in color count. This has the opposite effect. And just, it feels like it's going to be a lot. And it's very large, again. That last one was only 25.6 by 38.2, by the way. 65 centimeters by 97 centimeters, which is still decent size, but not as big as some of the, like, 103 centimeters by 70. This one's pretty big too, 65 centimeters by 95 centimeters. I think this next year I'm not gonna put like a you have to get 20 kids done for the month or for the year, because some of these are really big and I'm trying to get these bigger kids like out of my stash, so I'm not quite so intimidated by some of these. So there's that. Next is Irradiant, which is a lot smaller than some of the other ones. 50.8 centimeters by 83.7 centimeters, only 48 colors, which again doesn't seem like that much after doing all of these like 80 to 90 color counts. So it'll be interesting. Lots of dark colors, which is why that one was intimidating. But I think this one will be fun after looking at it. So, and then I think, yeah, the last one is that I've shown in previous, like a very recent previous video, is Autumn Waterfall. And it was intimidating because of all of the browns and stuff. There is 63 colors, 2 fairy dust, 3 ABs, and it's 70 centimeters by 88 centimeters. So it's, again, it's decent sized. So now we can show off some of the new canvases that are, oh, I didn't even explain. Okay, so refresh your stash, right? We're refreshing our stash. We're doing the oldest ones. One of the things that Lucette from Lucette Crafts and Tells said was that you can tell an older kit by the older boxes. Well, I don't keep the boxes. So for me, a good tell, right, is the sticker sheet, because when Diamond Art Club changed boxes, they also changed the sticker sheet to like the accordion style sticker sheet. So I'm literally just taking all of the sticker sheets that are flat and just, that is what we are using as our like, these are older kits. And I looked to kind of like confirm that that was the case, and yeah, it absolutely is the case. So A Day's Journey is kind of on that list of like, and if I don't get all of these done, I'm not going to like be disappointed in myself. It's just, these are the particular kits that I'm going to be like pulling from, outside of like some extra fun kits that I'm gonna try and intermix in the mix, because if I just make myself do these, I think I'm just gonna be sad. So, to be honest. This one, sorry, is A Day's Journey by Pixie Sticks, or Kate from Diamonds and Dr. Pepper. And this is a 50.8 centimeter by 66 centimeter. It is such a nice size. Look at that. In camera, it's beautiful. It's like so small and compact. I'm so excited to have like a smaller kit after all the ones that I've been like doing. Okay, so this is very exciting. Lots of oranges again. I'm gonna wait till probably the end of the year to try and get this one in, but I'm very, very excited about this one. It's small, it's cute. I don't think it's going to take me very much time. I might get some enhancements for it, but I don't know if it's necessary. The next one, these are not in any order, go me. The next one is Inside Watery Eyes by one and only Margaret Morales. This is a nice size as well. This is 55.8 by 70 centimeters, which is just slightly bigger than the Pixie Sticks one. There's 59 colors with like 2 fairy dust. So these are well within like the fairy dust era, thankfully. Like 2024, I believe, is when they started the fairy dust, I think. 2023, I don't believe they had like any fairy dust, or they were just starting to kind of roll those out, because Artemis has it, but it only has 1. So I feel like that was like the early part of the fairy dust coming out kind of thing. Don't quote me on that one, but it's kind of fun to see how things have kind of like moved forward. We recently just had like a 19 fairy dust kit with like 20 something like total enhancements. Like we've moved into the like, we're doing it, we're blinging things up, and I love it. But these older ones are pretty fun to like bling up on our own. So might get some enhancement stuff for this. I've learned some lessons on like Satura, on what I like and don't like, and like how close the, oh, and on Chroma too, actually, how close the like crystals can be, and how many crystals I like to have in paintings and things like that. Or if I even like to have crystals. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But these fishies for sure will be getting some bling. Love it. Yeah, this one will be nice to do. I have a ton of Margaret Morales, and my husband is just like, please just do them. You have a ton and you're getting more like all the time. Like, just do them. And I'm like, okay, fine. So now I have at least a systematic way to like get them done. All right, so this is I'm Here for the Food. And I'm Here for the Food is by Mrs. Butter D. And during a time, I think not last summer, but the summer before maybe, my husband was doing some like, he was just starting to like do some stuff at home, and my son was very loud, and like, so I was essentially banished out of the office for his meetings and stuff, and I had to find something that I could do at the table and it be okay. So I started this and then never like went, like it's not kit up. It's just literally I have the pink in like a big cat proof container. So that's it. I just flung it out and that's where we're at. I still have it in the container. It's weird. But she is 51 centimeters by 64 centimeters. This is going to be a ton of color blocking. It's going to be that like intimidating in a way because I'm so used to all of the confetti, and then I get a kit like this and like Mage's Master and Pupil where like it's like all color blocking, and then I'm just like, I don't know what to do with myself. It's almost boring with that amount of color blocking, but I think it's also, if I pair it with the right kit, I think it'll be a good like refresher, breather type of thing, or like sandwich it in between two very high confetti kits. I think it'll be fine. There are 46 colors in this one, some fairy dust, 4 of them, and 2 ABs. So that will be fun. I think that'll be amazing. I'm actually really excited for these kits. My taste hasn't really like changed that much in style. There's a few of them that I've done in the past that I probably wouldn't do again, but as far as like the ones that I have in my stash go, I think I've only got like 1 or 2 that I'm like questioning. Everything else is like amazing. Okay, so oh, that one was a rounds, by the way. Like, I have very few rounds. So we're gonna make our life work. We're gonna do our best. This is Einafel. This is by Margaret Morales. I believe I picked this one up on a restock. But she's still older. And I think it was one of those like, oh, they found some in the warehouse and they put them like in, and there was just a few of them, and I was able to just click really quick to get it. So this is like the original run still, just I got it later. 57 colors, 3 fairy dust, 3 ABs. These kits had a lot more ABs than I think the older kids, or the newer kids do. And I don't enjoy ABs, so some of these are going to be a little bit of a struggle. This one may get some enhancements as well. Kiddo's homesick if you hear some coughing. So yeah, this is 55.8 centimeters by 70.7 centimeters, or 22 inches by 28 inches. She is square kit, and yeah, 57 colors. So that'll be fun. This will be a nice like color palette to kind of play with. There's lots of line blocking, and then the background has a lot of like color blocking and stuff. So I think this will go fairly fast, which, you know, for Margaret Morales is not always the case. A lot of her stuff is very confetti heavy. And then there's Galatea, and Galatea is by Miss Holly, and she is gorgeous. She is 55.6 by 76 centimeters, or 22 inches by 30 inches. There is 50 colors in her. She's going to be a color blocking dream. Decent size, you know, sets of color blocking. Some little bits of, you know, I wouldn't even consider that confetti really. Her hair maybe has some confetti, and like the bubble strings that are coming off of her like outfit might be considered a little confetti, but like, y'all, this is going to be a color blocking dream. I am so excited for this, but I am going to save, this is another round kit, so I'm going to save this one, and I'm here for the food for like moments when I'm probably like losing my absolute gourd, because, you know, some of these kits are huge or highly confetti heavy type of thing. So that brings us to the last one on our list of kits that Rosie kind of wants to do. Again, I'm not going to freak out if some of these don't get done. This is Little Baker. This is also by Miss Holly. It is 84 colors. They have some special drills. There's 5 fairy dust. 1, 2, 3, 4 ABs. So quite a few enhancements on this one, along with the fact that there's quite a bit of color blocking. So I like line blocking especially. This is going to be a breeze. I don't foresee this taking that long, even though it's 99 centimeters by 70 centimeters, or 39 inches by 27.6 inches. So I think it's going to be fine. I do like the idea of finishing 20 canvases in a year. I may have to get some smaller ones to put into rotation if that is what I'm trying to do. But I think with these bigger ones, as long as I get like 15 done, somewhere between 15 and 20, I think I'm pretty happy with like my progress kind of thing. So yeah, that is all of the older kits that I am theoretically planning to do. Again, don't expect all of them, but I expect to have like a fair amount of them done. And all of those intimidating canvases are like top of the list, which I hate and love at the same time, because they will be done and they will be out of my stash, just like staring at me, and I can say that like 2023 is done. I have finished all of my 2023 canvases, and we're on to 2024 to try and finish out 2024. 2024 is huge. It is massive, in my opinion. Like my whole thing is like, I think I've got like 60-ish canvases at this point. We'll get an actual like count on that later. But yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. So when I say there's like a massive amount I don't actually mean there's like 100. I mean there's like probably 30. I'll have to count though. And I will count. I will get like the whole details on my stash all figured out, and I'll probably report back on that like end of year video of like statistics, what I've got done, what I've got left, that sort of thing. So thank you so much for watching and sticking around through my hemming and hawing of everything. I hope you have a rosy day. Thank you.